Hi there, I'm Joseph Quijano, Certified Financial Planner.
And I'm Jordan Quijano. We want to welcome you back to our channel. Building wealth, making it secure and safe, but keeping it simple. That is what we are about here on our channel, and it's all about making you be in control of your money. Not anybody else, but you, and that's the idea here. And for today's topic, it's very, it hits home for us. It hits our heart because this is a topic that we've been hitting on our whole life with our financial firm, is infinite banking. If you've heard of this and you know about it, it's a phenomenal strategy. But the question that a lot of people have out there is infinite banking a scam? Or is it truly realistic? Can it help you? Is it genuine? And that is what today's video is about. You can decide it yourself, and we'll give you the facts and let you figure it out.
Well, I can tell you one thing right now, that I feel that the infinite banking concept is real. It's real, it's a realistic concept. It's based on life insurance, but not just any type of life insurance.
But why is it real though? You'd say we've used it.
We used it and we have seen it work, okay?
Personally.
And the key is it is not a scam.
That's right.
You know, I think a lot of the commercials that you see sometimes, they call it, is it scam? Well, people, I think you said it earlier, Jordan, tend to go for the negatives. They like to be able to search for the negative videos.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, that is the case. But Become the Banker is based on a very unique life insurance policy that actually offers a guaranteed rate of return.
That's right.
Okay, a guaranteed rate of return. And it's been around for over 300 years. Now, what do you think of that?
That's the thing is, and this is what the point that has to be hit home is, it's not meant to be an investment. I think people confuse this all the time, that they look at infinite banking, the strategy, the concept, and ultimately they say, you know what, is this gonna replace my 401k? Is this gonna replace my full retirement account? And it's never meant to be that. It's always meant to complement it. Complement your future, because it was always intended to be a financial vehicle. This is something you use not just for in the future for retirement, but you use it today. Use it now. Don't wait like a 401k and get penalized. You build money. As my father mentioned, you get guarantees, great interest rates that are tax-free. But the best part to this whole strategy, and this is what I was kind of alluding to in the beginning, we've used it, I've used it, is having access to your money and using the insurance company's money while your money stays there earning interest. That is the Become the Banker, infinite banking concept that you want to really have in your wheelhouse, is a money account earning interest. Best of all, using somebody else's money while you're still earning money for you.
I think what happens, a lot of people get the idea that the Become the Banker is going to be just like an old-fashioned investment.
That's true.
Where you can actually buy a mutual fund, like a mutual fund. This has nothing to do with the stock market.
At all.
Okay, at all whatsoever. The way that the Become the Banker or the infinite banking concept actually works is because it will give you the ability to make your money flow. That is the key.
That's a good point.
You know, in other words, you build a life insurance policy with cash. You overfund it. That's what they call overfunding a life insurance policy, right?
And that's just simple terms. Lower the death benefit, maximize the cash. That is all it means by overfunding. You put more money in the cash side, try to put as least or as less amount on the death benefit side, which is completely opposite than traditional life insurance.
That is right. But if you just stop right there and do it and don't do anything with it, all you would have is a beautiful life insurance policy, right? Now, the key to the infinite banking concept would be to allow the money to flow, like I said before. So that means that you borrow against the policy.
That's right.
From the life insurance company. You do your financing, like buying a car, buying some property, finance a trip.
That's right.
And then you pay yourself back what you would have paid the bank, the credit card companies.
Yeah.
And that flow of money is what creates money for you.
Very much like a bank, right? That is the whole idea.
That is.
It is Become the Banker. That's where the title comes in place, because you are the bank in this equation. You build money. You don't need a storefront. You don't actually have to have $1 million or $10 million tucked away to start this. You have an account, tax-free, beautifully earning interest But you hit it right on the head, Dad. This money is going to be accessible, earning you interest, compounding, but you pay yourself what you want to. You are the bank, you're the equation. And this is what I've used in my testimonial. You know, this is how I became with this program and really became into the financial industry when I was 16 years old.
That is right.
We've talked about this on past videos, so if you've seen this, thank you for staying with us through all these videos, and I love it. But this video and this part hits home to me because I used it when I was 16 years old. My father purchased a policy on me, a whole life policy, key word there. My siblings all had their own. But when I was ready to purchase my vehicle at 16, he sat me down and we figured out that there's two ways. You go to the bank traditionally and borrow their money. Give them the interest, and you walk away with just the car. Depreciating, never getting your money back. We'll put it that way. Or you become the banker. You're the infinite banking. Use the strategy. You have the money in here, borrow it, buy the car still, you get the car. But guess what, at the end, because you're the bank, you're paying yourself back, you get the car and the money. You either get the car with the regular banks or the car and the money here, and that's the flow of money we're talking about, just plain simple. So think about that if you use that for a credit card. Vacation, as my father mentioned, every time that you use that equation and you pay yourself back, you're getting all that interest, all that money that those financial institutions were making off of you, which in thus makes your account build up and compound and explode with more money.
Well, you know, like I was going to say, like I would say, like maybe 20 years ago, somebody put a textbook on my desk.
Is it 20? I think. Come on, let's be real. That's probably a little bit longer than this.
And the textbook actually is entitled "Becoming Your Own Banker" by R. Nelson Nash, which I had the pleasure of meeting him.
Sharp gentleman.
He was actually, you know, the creator.
The godfather. Let's say the godfather of the
concept. Of the becoming your own banker concept. Mm-hmm. And we owe a lot to Nelson.
That's
right. You know, him and I became friends, and I was able to actually understand the concept that you don't have to use a bank to finance your properties or anything else you want.
That's right.
You can use your own life insurance. And he was a perfect example of that. He had over 20 whole life policies, and he used them like a bank. But it has to be a whole life policy that offers dividends. That is the key.
That's right.
It has to be from a mutual company.
That's key.
And I remember one time that Nelson actually gave me a copy of one of his checks that he got from one of the companies that he had, one of his Become Your Own Banker policies.
That's right.
The dividend was phenomenal for that year. It was absolutely huge. It was over, I mean, I can't even remember the number, but it's in the thousands of dollars. And he was actually using those dividends to
retire off
reapply them into the cash value of the policy to make him grow better and do more financing.
And then retire off of. That was what that was the intention, is you'll use the money now, build it up, get those, as my father mentioned, the dividends, which in other words is just the money of the companies, the insurance companies, they build it up. So as you're using this money, building your policy, getting more cash in there, well, eventually when you're ready to retire, you have your money in there and you have interest and dividends the company's giving you. And that's what Nelson was living off of, is just the dividends, just the interest. He didn't even have to tap into the cash. And that is a perfect example. So become the banker, infinite banking. When you talk about this, you have to know what your really intentions are with the policy, with the plan. It's not meant to beat the stock market. It's not meant to be a sprint and you're gonna get 20 or 30% returns potentially, but also lose money because the market goes down. This is guaranteed, steady Eddie interest that you can always count on. But the whole idea, and I just want to emphasize this, is to use the money. The flow of money is the purpose. It's not to always say cash. You don't want to cash in 401ks and put it here. That's not the idea. It's to build this up to complement your financial portfolio and use that money, unlike 401ks, unlike IRAs that slap you on the head with penalties if you use them.
So is it really a scam? Think about it. Is it really a scam?
You decide that, I mean, on your own.
All I'm telling you is that life insurance has been around for 300 years.
Still standing.
The wealthy have used this whole life policy as a mechanism to do their financing. The wealthy have used it.
That's right.
And they
Family
kept
banking.
it as a secret
Yeah.
until Nelson brought it out to the general public so people like you and I could be using the miracle, and I call it a miracle,
Yes.
of whole life insurance. It is a miracle because
That's right.
it not only gives you a death benefit to pass on to your loved ones,
Right.
but it affords you
Tax-free,
the
too.
ability to actually use the money now when you need it the most. Right now, you don't have to die to use the money.
Yeah.
You can use it now to afford you the luxury of not having to go to the bank or to the credit card companies to do your finance.
That's right. It's to be privatized banking. That's the thing, is you are in control, and that is what this channel is about. You building your wealth, you being in control of your money, but being privatized away from traditional banks, away from traditional taxes and government and stock market. It's what consumers want today. They want money that they control, that they earn interest on, that's safe, that can never go down. That's a key point. And I really do want to emphasize on this, having access to that money. That is the number one benefit we always hear when you talk about any financial product. Can I use it? Do I have access to that money? And a lot of accounts out there, a lot of products, you don't have that. There's too many pros and cons on other products. So you figure out, I want you to decide if it is truly a scam or if it's genuine and it's honest, because Become the Banker, whole life insurance, infinite banking, the strategy's been around for many, many years, and it'll be around for many, many more centuries going forward. And this is how you build generational wealth.
And I can tell you personally something, that I think is very important.
Yeah.
As a certified financial planner, I am a fiduciary, and I've been using the Become the Banker strategy in my practice for over 40 years, actually 20 some years now, not 40. I've been in the business for 40 years, and I've been using the Become the Banker infinite banking concept for the last 20 years. And I can tell you that it fits perfectly in today's economy. People need security.
That's right.
People need guarantees. People need to have access to their money. And this is really what the infinite banking is all about.
That's right.
And we believe in it. 100%. We believe that the Become the Banker infinite banking concept, it is not a scam. It is real.
But
and it's helping people left and right.
You decide it for your own. That's where we'll keep it at. I want you to take the facts, feel if it fits for your life. And again, it's to complement your future for retirement, but for today as well. So I want to thank you for your time. And really, that's all this is all about, is you dispel what's true and honest out there in the internet and what will fit for your rights and your morals. And that's all that we're trying to do with the videos today. So thank you for your time. Thank you for keeping with our channel and just giving us all the subscribers and all that. So we thank you so much. I'm Jordan Quijano.
And I'm Joseph Quijano. And I just want to make sure that you hit the notification button on that, the little bell, so we can aware you of the next video that we're going to be putting out. We're trying to put out 4 videos a month, okay? Or give us a call.
That's right.
That's 303-779-6600, or just go to our website, becomethebanker.org, becomethebanker.org. And we're here to help you design the perfect Become the Banker strategy.
That's right. See you on the next one.